Again, when you make a cast, it's just about, you throw it out there, and up shallow, I'm gonna hold the rod tip high. I'm using the length of this rod to control that depth. And once it hits the bottom, then I'll start it down, and as it gets closer to the boat, you can drop your rod tip down and actually let it get down where you're making sure that you're bumping the bottom, If you're fishing grass or rock or something like that, it just gives you a lot of power and feel. So it gives you really the best of both worlds. So just use that rod to position, to help control the depth. The lower the rod, the deeper the bait's gonna go. The higher you've got your rod, you can keep it up, keep it just kind of skipping along the bottom. You want that square bill doing its thing, kicking up that mud and deflecting off whatever cover's there. So if it's rock, that makes it real easy. But if it's just like sand or grass or anything like that, it's still making a really good dust trail. And those fish, the way that bait just erratically moves around, they can't help but bite it. There is right on the stop. Nice one too. Man, over the years, that bait right there has just paid so many dividends for me. There, I got some leaves on it. I mean, you're just digging the bottom down there, and he come up there and got it. Good little solid chunk. So one of the big things, when you're shallow cranking like this is depth control. So I like to throw all my crankbaits, on my composite series rods. It's a great blend of graphite and glass. And, like this, where you're really trying to fish that bait in shallow water, and as you get out a little deeper, make sure you're hitting the bottom. Having a little longer rod allows you to do that. So I'm throwing it on a CC4. It's a 7-foot medium heavy action. And again, it's got that blend of glass and graphite. So it really helps that bait when it deflects off cover. When you got a fish onto that softer action, really allows those fish to get that bait good in their mouth. These baits come standard. These KVD Elite square bills come standard with those must-add trebles on them. So, it's a whole system. I'm gonna match it with 14 or 17 pound Bass Pro XPS fluorocarbon and my signature series KVD cranking reel.